Hi, so today I'm going to do a reading on the immediate past, present, and immediate future with guidance from your spirit guides and something that you aren't seeing. So, this is the energy of the immediate past. So, this is a dissatisfying energy where you were part of a group conflict and you felt isolated, or you were a group of people where there was just lack of skill and it was pretty low quality. This could be a group at work, this could be a group in your friend circle, this could be probably you joined a new group activity, you joined a new club where you wanted to play sports, and upon joining you found that the group that you were interacting with, they were of very low quality in terms of the kind of conversations that they had with each other, and you felt quite isolated. So, in the immediate past, you do have the energy of isolation, of sloppiness, and of being in a group that wasn't up to your mark. Let's look at the energy of the present. Okay, you do have the energy of recovery and regeneration. This means that rest is very important for you, and you should be spending your time resting and healing. Sleep could be important because if we don't sleep and get into the deep sleep, then that affects how we perform the next day, and it affects our performance levels in every area of our life. So it would be very beneficial for you to rest, to relax, and to find an activity or find a space where you feel completely relaxed and you can just let go and let your body relax, let your mind relax, and you don't have to, you don't feel pressure to do anything, or you don't feel bogged down with worries. So you need some time for yourself. You need some time to be able to spend this by yourself, or you can spend it with others also, keeping in mind that the energy around those people and that space is positive and it uplifts you rather than draining you. Now, if you do this, then let's look at what can come in the immediate future. So, if you don't do this, then then the feeling of negativity is going to linger on. But if you do this, then you do have the energy of satisfaction, positivity, strength, radiance. So, I would highly recommend for anybody who's feeling bogged down with responsibilities, or if you're just feeling that you've absorbed a lot of negativity from others, this could be the group conflict that you were dealing with or the people that you were dealing with in your immediate past. So, the first thing that you need to do is probably step away from that energy, take some time for yourself, rejuvenate, try to find at least one activity or at least a space where you can just relax and be yourself. If you do that, then success lies ahead if you follow this advice, and you will be rejuvenated with a lot of strength and positivity. Now, let's look at guidance from your spirit guides. So, your spirit guides are telling you that you do have the freedom to choose, and you do have the freedom to create boundaries around yourself, boundaries in terms of the kind of people that you interact with, the kind of conversations that you have, the kind of experiences that you choose to have with yourself and with others, the kind of places that you go to. Even if you go to a certain place, you can set boundaries with others. And your spirit guides are urging you to get a new perspective on this current situation that you're dealing with. Now, let's look at what you don't see that's happening in the background, but you just don't see it or you aren't aware of it. Okay, what you don't see is that whoever these group of people were that created conflict within your aura, within your personality, they are evil minded, cruel people. So it's better to let them go and cut them off because they created a lot of tension within yourself. You also started doubting yourself. And in the coming week, from in the next 3 days to the next week, so 3 to 7 days, there will be a lot of revelations, and it will be easier for you to understand the situation, and you will be able to take your own independent decision, which in this case, I can see very clearly that it's best for you to let go of these group of people and move on because you can't trust them. So you will get wise counsel, at least from, you can get it from anyone, honestly. Sometimes strangers come into our life, we have a conversation with them, they're supposed to give us a message, we receive it, and then they leave. Or this could be a family member who cares for you, they can give you a message in a conversation. This could be a friend who you haven't spoken to in years, but you connect with them and they give you some advice. Or this advice could just come in a book, on a podcast that you're watching on YouTube, in a Netflix TV series. It can come in any way. But in the next week, you will get a lot of revelations that will help you make this decision faster, quicker. And yeah, you will feel much more free. So in the next week, I see a lot of freedom for you. But the group of people that you're thinking about right now, they don't have good intentions towards you. They are quite evil-minded and cruel. And they're quite careless as well. So if you are depending on them for for hanging out with them, or maybe you have revealed one of your secrets to them, don't trust them. So this was your reading for today, and I'm going to see you in the next reading then. Bye bye.